Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Market Movers. Today is Monday, January the 10th, 2022. And before I jump into things here, I wanted to talk about the links in my description. I do have a Patreon link with a variety of tiers, and one of those tiers may be right for you. I also have a TCG Player affiliate link, and any purchase that you make using that link, I get a small bonus from it, and it really helps support the channel. I also have a Spreadshirt shop with a ton of different designs and your playmat discount code for 10% off where you can build your own custom playmat. Here are my lovely Patreon supporters. You guys are the reason why I can make content like this on a daily basis, so thank you very much. Now, let's get moving. Starting list off here today with Assassin's Trophy from Guilds of Ravnica. This instant is down 7.49% from $14.02 to $12.97. Next up on our loser section here today is Terror of the Peaks from Core Set 2021. Now this dragon is down 7.56% today from $25 to $23.11. Next loser is Hidden Path from the Dark, which also happens to be a reserve list card. It's down 7.62% from $30.56 to $28.23. Next up is Blood Crypt from Ravnica Allegiance. This reprint is down 7.62% from $15.48 to $14.30. And we've got Jin Gitaxias Core Augur from Iconic Masters. Now this Praetor is down 7.68% from $16.66 to $15.38. Next card is Arcbound Ravager, and this is the original copy from Darksteel. It's down 7.73% from $24.31 to $22.43. And our next loser of the day is Akroma's Memorial from Future Sight. This legendary artifact is down 8.02% from $12.97 to $11.93. Next loser of the day is Pillar of the Perrons from Dissension. This land is down 8.08% from $15.10 to $13.88. And the next loser of the day is Brazen Borrower from Secret Lair series. This Fairy Rogue is down 8.89% from $18.22 to $16.60. And our next loser of the day is Olivia Crimson Bride from Innistrad Crimson Vow, and this card is down 10.29% from $12.93 to $11.60. And our final loser of the day is Shipwreck Marsh from Innistrad Midnight Hunt. This card is down 13.15% from $9.66 to $8.39. Now we're going to be taking a look at the biggest winners of the day, and we are starting to list off here with Misty Rainforest, and this is the most recent printing of this fetch land from Modern Horizons 2. It is up 5.37% today from $25.12 to $26.47. Now, the original printing of this card from Zendikar is currently sitting at $33.11 on the market, and the reprint from Modern Masters 2017 is sitting at $26.68 on the market, but the extended art version from Modern Horizons 2 is sitting at $29.88, so about $3 more expensive than the other copy from Modern Horizons 2. Now, this card is seeing a ton of modern play in decks like Blink, Crashing Footfalls, Murktide Regent, as well as legacy decks like Izzet Delver, and vintage decks like Oath of Druids, as well as Commander like Atraxa Praetor's Voice and Omnath Locus of Creation. Next up on our winner section here today is Force of Negation, and this is the original copy from Modern Horizons. This instant is up 8.47% from $58.81 to $63.79. And this card had two reprints from Modern Horizons 2. The Retro Frame Foil Etched is sitting at $76.47 on the market, and the regular Retro Frame one is sitting at $129 on the market. This card is seeing a ton of play in legacy decks like Izzet Delver, vintage decks like Blue Tinker, Dredge, and Squee Hollow Vine, as well as modern decks like Blue Living End, Murktide Regent, Crashing Footfalls, and Blink decks, and Commander decks even, like Eureka, the Tiger Shadow, which has been going up a lot in the past few weeks. Next winner of the day is Selenia Dark Angel from Tempest. Now, this is a reserve list card, and it's up today 9.62% from $11.02 to $12.08, as it looks like we are starting to see a little bit more reserve list buyouts. Now, the next winner of the day on our list is Thoughtseize, and this is the reprint from Iconic Masters. It is up 10.12% from $12.55 to $13.82. Now, the original printing of this card from Lorwyn is currently sitting at $21.89 on the market, and the cheapest reprint is the Theros copy, and that is currently sitting at $12.19 on the market. This card is seeing a ton of play in Pioneer decks like Jund and Orzhov, and modern decks like Death Shadow, Hammer Time, Jund, Rakdos Midrange, Hammer Time, and even Yawgmoth decks, as well as legacy decks like Reanimator and Elves. And our next winner of the day is Frankenstein's Monster. Yes, another reserve list card, and this one is from the Dark. It's up 13.13% from $24.53 to $27.75. Now, this card did have its print run disclosed, and there is only 134,000 copies printed from the Dark, and it makes you wonder how many of these are still around and how many of them are still in good condition. Next up on the list is yet another reserve list card, but this time it's from Legends. It's Al Ibarra's Carpet, and this card is up 18.10% from $125 to $147.63. Now, this card did also have its print run disclosed, and because it's a Legends rare, there's only 19,300 copies printed. Next winner of the day is not a reserve list card. It is Deathcap Glade from Innistrad Crimson Vow, and this land is up 21.34% from $4.92 to $5.97. Now, the borderless version of this card is currently sitting at $8.77 on the market, so about $3 more expensive than the regular copy. This card is seeing some standard play right now in Jund midrange decks, as well as commander decks like Chatterfang Squirrel General, Lathril Blade of the Elves, and even Atraxa Praetor's Voice decks. Next up on the list is yet another reserve list card, and it's a pretty big heavy hitter. It's Moat from Legends. It's up 25.52% from $1,195 to $1,500. Now, this card is seeing a bit of commander play in decks like Grand Arbiter Augustin, as well as Heliod Suncrowned as well. And our final winner of the day is not a reserve list card, but it is a card that did see a recent buyout. It is Eater of the Dead from the Dark, and it's up 84.35% from $19.30 to $35.58 on the market. And this card did also have its print run disclosed, and there's only 269,000 cards printed from the Dark, and you wonder how many of them are actually left in good condition. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the biggest foil winners of the day, and we are starting to list off here with Shared Animosity from Morningtide, and this enchantment is up 24.79% from $31.63 to $39.47. And our next foil winner of the day is Squee Goblin Bob from 10th edition. This legendary creature is up 35.54% from $13.31 to $18.04. And our next foil winner of the day is Tombfire from Odyssey, which is also a rare old frame foil. It's up 36.82% from $5.92 to $8.10. Next up on the list is Urza's Blueprints from Urza's Legacy. This also happens to be another rare old frame foil, up 48.04% from $27.85 to $41.23. Next up on our foil winner section is Leeline of Vitality from Magic 2011. This card is at 51.25% from $13.21 to $19.98. And we've got Giant Spider, which is a 7th edition foil. It is at 59.91% from $7.05 to $10.78. Next up on our foil winner section is Reassembling Skeleton from Magic 2012. This card is up 63.26% from $2.64 to $4.31. Next up on the list today is Dwarven Shrine, another Odyssey card, and it's an old border foil as well, up 91.63% from $2.63 to $5.04. Next up on our foil winner section is another rare old frame foil from Arcadian Mass. It's Thieves Auction, up 117.30% from $49.70 to $108. Next up on our foil winner section is Eastern Paladin from 8th edition. This card is up 174.77% from $2.18 to $6. And our next foil winner on our winner section here today is Ancient Ooze from Scourge, another rare old frame foil, up 698% from $2.84 to $22.67. And our last foil winner of the day is Mercenary Informer from Prophecy, another rare old frame foil, up 755.49% from $1.64 to $14.03. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch my Magic the Gathering market movers. It really means a lot to me. And if you could you hit that like button so this video does get shared into YouTube's algorithm, as I'm still trying to grow on this platform, and all the likes and all the comments that you guys have been doing have really helped grow my channel, and I'm really grateful for every single viewer I get. Also, what was your favorite mover of the day? Which cards are you most surprised to see on the list? And which cards do you actually own that were on the list today? There was a ton of reserve list buyouts on the list, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on those, and I'd love to hear if you actually have a few copies yourself. I do make these videos from Monday to Friday, so I will be back again tomorrow for another Magic the Gathering market movers. Until then, please enjoy the rest of your day. Being a patron will help me produce more market movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys, and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee for these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier. So I hope you guys click and think about joining. And with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.